Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to tell you about myself. My name is Nur Atika. I'm from Universitas Negeri Padang. I will present my paper with title Module Mathematics by using copies of printbook in elementary school. Introduction. Mathematics needs to be mastered by every student for the future, including elementary school students. Many students who think mathematics is a difficult subject because they don't like learn mathematics. Program for International Student Assessment (PISA) allowed Indonesian students to be ranked 6 in the bottom 6 in the last 3 period in 2012, 2015, and 2018. One of the causes of student dislike and inability in learning mathematics is the teaching material used by teachers. They don't attract student attention and aren't oriented to real life. Based on the above problem, the purpose of this study is to develop mathematics teaching material in the form of a module using the Kapisa flipbook application that is valid, practical, and effective in elementary school. Next method, the research and development product use the 4D model. Subject, there is a subject word for grade student and for validator. Locate into elementary school in Padang City. This study used data interview technique including interview, validation sheet, questionnaire, and test. The data analysis, several stages, namely validity analysis, practicality analysis, effectiveness analysis, using the independent sample t-test assigned by the SPSS 16 application. And then a result discussion. A. Define stage. The define stage aims to raise and determine the best problem faced so that it requires the development of a math module using the Kapisa flipbook application. B. Design stage. At this stage, the result collected relate information. C. Develop stage. The result of the develop stage include the result of the validation of material expert and media expert and the result of development material. Next, it can be explained that the result of the assessment by an expert validator of fraction material and by a media expert validator, table 4.1 and 4.2 often classified as very valid. And then it can be developed that the result of individual material for 5 students and 10 students for the module mathematics based on the table 4.3 and 4.4 classified as good criteria. D. Disseminate stage. And disseminate stage post-test a result for experiment class students who use a module mathematics using copies of flipbook. It was obtained an average post-test score 84.27, while the control class using print book from school obtained an average score 76.67. And then, based on table 4.6, the experiment class were 90% of students of more than 80% who had finished teaching after using the mathematics module using copies of flipbook. And based on the table 4.7, the data value of significant to Thailand is 0.00 less than 0.05. So it can be concluded that their outcomes after being given different learning, namely the experimental class is given learning using uh, the experimental class is given learning using the module mathematics using a piece of flipbook, while the control class. Conclusion: the conclusion of the developed research that has been carried out show that the mathematics module using the copies of flipbook that has been developed is declared feasible, valid, practical, and effective in use. The finding of the study imply that creating a meaningful mathematics learning process can help students to learn independently, fosters motivation, enthusiasm, and creativity of students in learning, and are expert to help improve student understanding, mastery, and abilities in mathematics reason. The Match-M module uses the copies of flipbook which students can access and download online by analyzing the internet network using a computer or laptop or device, and can also be printed. Mathematics module using the copies of flipbook is one of the innovation and solution for teacher in delivering subject matter offline and online to explain application, a double flash player, blogger, and other, so that these mathematics module files or application can be stored forever in computer or student device. Thank you. Enough for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.